Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got some breaking news coming out here for you. We're going to be talking about the Gaza Strip and the Palestinian people that are still living there and the struggles that they're going through. So we have this story coming out. It's on NBC News. This woman in the screen here for you is Cindy McCain. She's the director of the World Food Program. And if you don't know what the World Food Program is, it's an international organization within the United Nations that provides food assistance worldwide. It is the largest humanitarian organization and the leading provider of school meals, which was founded in 1961. The WFP, or the World Food Program, is headquartered in Rome and has offices in 80 countries. So this is part of the UN, and we officially have a major player here coming out and announcing that there is full-blown famine in northern Gaza. Now, this is huge because the UN has come out before just a couple months ago, and they were stating that there was imminent famine. Okay, they did not say that there was actual famine happening in the Gaza Strip, but now there is confirmed, according to the director here from the World Food Program, Cindy McCain, stating that there is full-blown famine in northern Gaza, and she said it is making its way down to southern Gaza. So right now we do know that the Israelis are starting to allow more food aid to come into the Gaza Strip. I've heard some unconfirmed reports, but there's lots of stuff talking about it on X regarding the Hamas group that is there, stealing lots of the food and the supplies and then selling it to the Palestinian people. I've heard about that, but haven't been able to confirm it. But we do know that the Gaza civilians are struggling with food and supplies right now, that they have very little, if anything. So that's also why the United States is building that port. It's like a dock that they're going to be building off the coast of central Gaza to allow food and aid to come into the country a little bit faster. But that's obviously going to take some time, probably several weeks before that's up and running here. So yeah, we've got a video to go over and show you here. And again, this is terrible news to hear, but I think it's important that we all see this. Just letting you know, too, the video footage is a little grainy, but we can definitely see and hear what they have to talk about. It's about a 2-minute clip. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, and then we'll talk about it after.
Talk about the World Food Program. You have provided aid to 1.4 million people every month since the start of the war, but the war is nearly in its 7th month. How dire is the humanitarian crisis on the ground right now in Gaza?
Well, whenever you have conflict like this and emotions rage high and things happen in a war, famine happens. And so what I can explain to you is that there is famine, full-blown famine in the north, and it's moving its way south. And so with what we're asking for and what we've continually asked for is a ceasefire and the ability to have unfettered access to get in, safe and unfettered access to get into into Gaza, various ports and various gate crossings. But it hasn't always worked that way. It's been a very difficult run, and I'm so proud of our people on the ground there because it's dangerous, and they continue to deliver.
I just want to be very clear because what you're saying is significant, and I believe it's the first time we've heard it. You're saying there is full-blown famine in northern Gaza.
I am. Yes, I am.
And there has not been an official declaration that there is famine, but you are saying that based on what you've seen.
Yes, it is. Based on what we've seen and what we've experienced on the ground, yes.
Which is?
It's horror. It's so hard to look at, and it's so hard to hear also. So I'm so hoping that we can get a ceasefire and begin to feed these people, especially in the north, in a much faster fashion, but also including, as I said, water, sanitation, medicine. It's all part of the famine issue. And it's also something that we need to make sure that the world understands. We can't let this happen. In this day and age, when the world has the ability to feed itself 10 times over, nobody should starve. Nobody should starve.
Okay, so there you go, directly from the director of the World Food Program, okay, Cindy McCain stating that there's full-blown famine in northern Gaza making its way down to southern Gaza. Now, this is terrible news, and obviously this isn't a official declaration of famine in Gaza, but I think it will lead to that. I think we may be seeing that coming up here very soon, and all of this is around the same time where this potential Rafah invasion is coming here from the IDF pretty soon, and there's people definitely starving over there to death. And she said that they were short on medicine, water, food, sanitation. So just imagine, like if there's no electricity, there's no nothing over there. Yeah, this could definitely erupt very quickly. So it's definitely horrible to hear this news, and I just wanted to share that with you and let you know what's going on. I don't know if we'll see some sort of official declaration. Maybe we will at some point. But if this is the case, I really think what should happen, at least for a meantime, is definitely a ceasefire should happen and come to the aid of these people and help them first before the war continues. I think the war should go last. But that's just my opinion. I think we should always put life first before any kind of political disruptions or anything like that. But obviously, this is the way that Israel's deciding to deal with it, and Hamas decided to attack Israel at the same time. So obviously a very controversial issue going on over here, but I just wanted to discuss what the World Food Program director has announced here, that there's full-blown famine in northern Gaza making its way to southern Gaza. So let me know what you think of this story down below. That's going to be it for this update. If you got something out of this update, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell, that way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.